How is the big question. I think they'll do something, if not for any other reason, but to start off strong in the first 100 days in office and appear different from the previous administration. Stan Bokov, TradingView. Friday will be a particularly busy data day, firstly starting with the Euro Area Business Confidence Index for December. The year ahead for Europe is incredibly uncertain, with elections and Brexit likely to have a large impact on the market. Do you think business confidence in December will improve as anticipated, or perhaps reflect more of the uncertainty in this year ahead?
Thanks for the question. So today is an interesting day. There's a number of data points being released, and so we'll get a better understanding of what next year holds, or what people expect it to hold. So the business climate indicator, it actually fell in November to 0.42, while it was from an upwardly revised 0.56 in October. So it did reach a low in 3 months. However, people tend to focus on that, but overall, the last quarter looks a lot more confident than any other quarter this year. So that shows us that general confidence is up, while the last month is down. Overall, I think December will reflect continued uncertainty. There's a lot of things, especially in Europe, with recent, the changes that Trump's administration may bring into the global markets. Nobody's really sure what to expect. And with the Brexit, how it'll happen, that's a first for everybody as well. So I think the index the year will hold a lot of surprises. The index will reflect that. And we'll definitely know more by the end of Q1.
Canada will release its unemployment figures for December on Friday as well. Concerns for Canada's slowing economy increased in 2016, and that concern is likely to carry into this year. Taking this into account, how do you see Canada's unemployment faring, not just for the end of 2016, but for this year ahead?
The jobless rate in Canada declined to 6.8% in November, from 7% in the previous 3 months, so a slight decrease. Overall, the economy is expected to pick up from roughly 1.8 to 2% growth, according to a number of experts. So as the Toronto Dominion Bank put it in its latest outlook, it's expected to gain an inch, not a yard. But some people have forecasted the economy, right, to jump into the 10th place in the world by 2017. Why is all this important for unemployment? Well, Alberta, as a province, provides an outsized share of Canada's new jobs, and it has recently recorded the lowest annual average unemployment rate. So as oil prices are picking up, as the economy is picking up, so the unemployment should go down for a couple of reasons. So the oil price picking up, right, that should ease unemployment in Alberta, and people adjusting to the new realities over the past year. People seeking new opportunities about what to do, when things are not going so well. So with a slight improvement in economy, continued slow growth trend, and things rebounding in the energy sector, we should see a correlated decline in the unemployment rate in Canada over the next year.
And Stan, the United States balance of trade will also be out at the same time. And Donald Trump made it very clear that the US trade deficit was a top priority of his. Do you see the trade deficit decreasing substantially during his first year in office?
This is an interesting speculative question, because he has made it very clear, as he has many other things. The real question is what actions will be taken and who else wants it. So the trade gap has increased significantly to $42.6 billion in October, up $6.4 billion from a downwardly revised $36.2 in September. Right? So it has jumped, but with his priorities, Buy American, Hire American, while it's a slogan, it does indicate a potential direction that the majority of conservatives will agree with. Right? So it's not just him. It's what other people want as well. How is the big question. I think they'll do something, if not for any other reason, but to start off strong in the first 100 days in office and appear different from the previous administration. There's a number of tools, number of different considerations taken. I think they'll definitely try to do something, and they will try to make it, something big out of it. So hopefully, we'll see some sustainable progress in that direction in 2017.
Thank you for your time today, Stan. So that's what to look out for in this week ahead. But for everything else on the FX market, stay with us here on Dugoscopy TV.